and her had been, you know,
kissing.
More than kissing. It was as if she was saying that she could do anything she wanted with you and I didn't stand a chance.
That isn't true.
Yeah, I know that now. But then I felt worthless, like a silly little girl.
I'm so sorry, Melody. I had no idea why you're so upset. But Nicole's not going to get away with this. Belle's right. She needs to be taught a lesson.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. But one thing's for sure, and that is I definitely won't be kissing her.
Gilly, you better not.
Melody? What on earth do you think you're doing? Melody, go and get in the car, please.
Go on, it's okay.
Did you know, I just don't need your assistance.
Mum.
Thank you. Melody, get in the car, please. And you are?
Geoff Campbell.
Campbell? Oh, the footballer. The one who wants to be a minister, am I right? My daughter's spoken an awful lot about you. Mr. Campbell, do you think it's appropriate for a future minister to be seducing a young girl in a public place?
Seducing? No, wait.
Excuse me, Mrs. Jones. I've been keeping an eye on them, and I can assure you nothing like that was going on.
If you were keeping an eye on them, you'd have realised that both his children should have been at school. Or do you condone truancy as well?
No, of course not. Geoff and Melody needed to talk, and they obviously lost track of time.
I know what I saw, and they were doing a whole lot more than talking. From what I know about this place, it's exactly the sort of behaviour I'd expect.
Excuse me, we were just kissing. We weren't doing anything wrong.
What sort of minister would you make if you don't see anything wrong in that?
We really like each other.
And I really think that you shouldn't touch or speak to Melody ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Don't you think that's a little harsh?
Well, I've heard all about your daughter, Mr. Harris, so I hardly think you're the one to be offering me advice.
Geoff, now's probably a good time to go to school.
We were just kissing.
It's okay, Geoff. Just go.
Don't think that's the last you've heard of us.
Mum, can we not do this, please?
No, Mr. Bartlett needs to be made aware of what this school has done to you. His staff are responsible. They're the ones who've exposed you to these sort of
How many
ideas.
times do I have to tell you I haven't done anything wrong?
Is that right?
We were just talking, sorting some things out.
Oh, Mel, come on. When I walked in there, you were doing a lot more than talking.
Yeah, okay, we kissed, but it's not like we were doing anything immoral.
Do you know, imagine how disappointed your father's going to be. If you truly believe you were doing nothing wrong, then that play's done more damage than I thought.
The play has nothing to do with it. I was seeing Geoff long before I read the play.
Oh, really? Then why didn't you bring him home to meet us?
You know why, Mum?
Yes, because you're ashamed of what you were doing.
Because I knew you wouldn't approve of him.
Oh, well, he's hardly right for you, is he? He's not even of the same faith.
You see?
What I see is that you chose to carry on with him behind our backs.
Other girls my age are allowed to have boyfriends.
Which is a sad commentary on what's happened to society. You see, Mel, that book isn't just a source of corruption, it's a symptom of it. Now, come on. One day you might thank me for this.
One from my father, thanks.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Bartlett.
Mrs. Jones.
Oh, this won't take a minute. Look, I'm afraid I've just found my daughter in an intimate situation with Geoff Campbell.
We just kissed, it was nothing.
Well, you know we don't allow these intimacies at school, Melody.
They weren't at school. Obviously, you're unaware they were missing.
It hadn't been brought to my attention, no.
We were running late, that's all.
You've taken your eye off the ball, Mr. Bartlett. I've never had a moment's bother with Melody before. Now here she is, skipping school, spending time with undesirable boys.
It's not true.
Answering back her mother. Need I say more?
I'm not quite sure what you want me to do.
Well, you could do your job, Mr. Bartlett. Discipline Melody and the Campbell boy for truancy for a start. Don't you see, this is why we're taking steps against Mr. Copeland. It's his actions that have brought about this breakdown in values.
Fine. I'll leave it with me then. I'll see you in my office, Melody.
We weren't wagging school, so we were just sorting some stuff out, and that made us late.
But you were involved in an act of intimacy with Geoff Campbell when
But
your
it was
mother
just
arrived.
kissing. And Mum's turned it into something horrible. I hate her.
No, you don't mean that.
No, it's It's just she's just like the parents in Spring Awakening. They didn't get their kids either, and they thought things were dirty when they weren't. Those kids were right to do what they did.
Look, I can understand how you feel. But in your own interests, you should avoid any mention of that play in front of your own parents, eh? In fact, to anyone from now on. As far as the truancy goes, consider yourself let off with a stern warning. I'll let Geoff Campbell know too.
Thanks, sir.
And if there's anything more personal you need to discuss, I can arrange an appointment with the school counsellor.
I'd just like to get to class, if that's okay.
Of course. What's going on in this school? I've just had that blasted play used as a justification for delinquent behaviour by two of our finest students.
Martin, I'd hardly call it delinquent.
I'll tell you one thing, Miles Copeland's got a lot of explaining to do at this P&C meeting.
He's not going to be alone, though, is he? I mean, the school's going to back him up.
I can't be seen to take sides on this issue.
Well, couldn't you bend the rules just this once?
What exactly are you suggesting?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
I hope she doesn't cause any trouble.
I think the Christine Joneses of the world are always going to cause trouble.
I don't know that much about her, to be honest. Oh, Colin will probably be able to fill us in.
What?
Christine Jones. Do you know much about her?
Yeah, family only been here about 6 months. She and her hubby both work for the council. He's in Waste Thingy. Not sure what she does. She's very active with the church. She's not really my sort. She's nice enough on the outside, but a bit uptight. Rather like Celia.
Celia.
One of us stewards you haven't yet met. Always ready with an opinion on what everybody else is doing.
Great. She sounds like she's going to be great fun.
Yeah, especially the Geoff and Melody.
No, and poor Miles.
And you, if she's taking a set against the den.
Is there something I missed?